Hello everyone, I am Matteo from Convitto Napoli. Today I will be introducing to you the cell. The cell is the smallest structure of living organisms. Organisms made of a single cell are defined as unicellular, while the ones made of more than one cell are defined as multicellular. So, cells are distinguished in prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. The prokaryotic cells don't have a defined nucleus and they lack membrane-bound organelles. Eukaryotic cells do have defined nucleus and they are generally not animal and plant cells. Now, my friend Antonio will talk to you about the difference between animal and plant cells.
These contain these organelles. They have in common the nucleus, the cytoplasm, the cell membrane, the ribosome, and Golgi complex. The cell membrane is the semi-permeable barrier. The cytoplasm is the fluid that fills the cell. And the ribosome are where the synthesis protein takes place.
Hi, I'm Luca, and today we're going to talk about some parts of the cell. There are liposomes. Liposomes are the digestive system of the cell, and because they have digestive enzymes which help in the breakdown and in the detoxification of the cell. We have then mitochondria, who are the power center of the cell, and they are round-shaped or spherical. Vacuoles then are storage organelles in many cells, and they are fluid-filled pockets inside of the cell cytoplasm. The nucleus is the brain of the cell, and it contains the genetic material also known as DNA, so deoxyribonucleic acid. And then we have the nucleolus, which is situated inside of the nucleus, and it produces some units of the ribosomes. The Golgi body is in the end part of the cell which divides cells in smaller units, also known as vesicles.
Hi, I'm Antonella, and I'm going to talk about the centrosome. Centrosome is located near the nucleus of the cell and is known as the imperturbable organizing center of the cell. Finally, we find the plasmatic reticulum, which transport molecules. And there are two types in the plasmatic reticulum, a rough and a smooth one.
Hi, I'm Umberto from Convitto, and today I'll talk about diffusion. The diffusion is a process which consists of the pressure moments of the molecules and of the substance from a region to high concentration to region of a low concentration. The diffusion pressure is a potential ability of the substance to move from region to high concentration to region of low concentration at constant temperature. Diffusion depends on temperature, concentration of substrate, and atmospheric pressure. Temperature because with increase of temperature, the speed of this process is usually higher. The rate of diffusion will be higher if the concentration of the molecules of the substrate is higher. And at the end, there's atmospheric pressure. There are three types of cell membrane: semi-permeable membrane, permeable membrane, and impermeable membrane. Permeable membrane is a membrane that allows substances to pass through it. Semi-permeable membrane is a membrane that allows only some substances to pass through it, and at the end there's an impermeable membrane that doesn't allow the substances to pass through it. The diffusion is important for both cells and plants.
Hello everyone, I'm Mariano and today we are going to talk about the osmosis. But what is osmosis? Osmosis is a particular type of diffusion that involves the water molecules. In fact, the water molecules move by an area with a high water concentration to the other area with a low water concentration through a semi-permeable membrane that we have seen before by my friend. When the concentration of the solution is the same, the water will move in both directions, so in this case the osmosis doesn't exist, or if it exists, is useless. Pure water is the water with the highest water concentration possible, and the concentration gradient is a gradual difference by the solvent and the solution disposed from the higher to the lower. For existing the osmosis, we need four conditions. First of all, we need that the two solutions must have different concentration. Otherwise, the osmosis doesn't exist. The second thing that we need is a semi-permeable membrane. The third thing that we need is the temperature and atmospheric pressure must be the same on the two solutions. And the last one is that the solvent of two solutions must be the same. In our case, is the water. So, we can distinguish two different types of osmosis, the endosmosis and the exosmosis, one the opposite of each other. The endosmosis is the osmosis where the solution goes by outside into the cell, and the opposite, the exosmosis, is the osmosis where the solution exits to the cell, always by the cell membrane, that is a semi-permeable membrane. At the end, we have the osmotic pressure, that is hydrostatic pressure caused by the differences of the solvent into the two solutions separated by the semi-permeable membrane. So, for today, it's all. Are there any questions?
Yes, I have one question for Tony.
Okay, then.
Which is the organelle in the animal cell that allows protein synthesis by genetic information?
They are ribosomes.
Okay, other questions?
Which organelles can be found in plant cells?
The chloroplasts are found only in plant cells.
Okay, other questions?
In one word, what is the difference between osmosis and diffusion?
Is the solvent, because in diffusion can happen with the old solvent, but the osmosis only with the water. So thank you for watching, and remember, enjoy the biology.